What's going on, everyone? I want to talk about something serious. This is really not going to be a fun video. I want to talk about something that happened that I found out that happened over the past weekend. It happened at my school. I'm not going to say anyone. I'm not going to mention any names because I don't want their families to be plastered for the world to see. But I didn't really know this person really on a personal level. But I knew her sister. Um, what happened was she passed away over this weekend. Over this past weekend, she passed away. And she passed away by taking her own life. She passed away by taking her own life because rumor has it that she was very, very depressed in middle school, and she got the help that she needed, and she was just fine, so everyone thought. But she became depressed again, I think because of people hacking into her account, talking crap about her. And she was depressed on top of that, and I think people were telling her to just go kill yourself, and she killed herself either by a gunshot or by hanging. It hit me hard. It really hit me hard this morning when I found out the news, because you know how with the principal gets on the intercom and we have announcements and stuff in the morning after we say the Pledge of Allegiance. And then he says, oh yeah, we always have a moment of quiet reflection. But today he said we want to remember Erin and her family, through a moment of quiet reflection. And so, and that's when I asked, what was going on? Whose family? What? And so, and then what happened was, teacher told me, about what happened. And I looked at some statistics before I came on this video to try to provide you with an informative video. I will get into my little speech after the statistics, but 129 people commit suicide every day. 1 million people commit suicide year-round, or a year around the world, and about 20 out of those one who commit suicide, or 40 out of those one who commit suicide, try to attempt to take their own life. And in 2017, the highest suicide group was middle-aged adults between the ages of 45 and 54. The younger people like myself, the group wasn't as common, wasn't as prevalent as the middle-aged adults. Firearms are the most common suicide, such as, and also like charcoal and lighting yourself on fire and stuff like that, and pills. And what I'll say, and another thing too, I want to share a little story. Back in 2016, I remember it like it was yesterday. On June 6, 2016, this guy was living in my house with my mother. He was one of her boyfriends at the time. That was her boyfriend at the time. And yeah, he was a very selfish human being. He was not a good person. But that's besides the point. What I'm saying is, it was the day he had to move out because he wouldn't get a job. And what happened was he tried to take his own life with pills. My mother found him. She called the ambulance. They came and got him, and he spent a week in the ICU and a week in the hospital to get help. And a week and a half later, he passed away of a heart attack, which is which I don't think is true. I think it was a suicide attempt that actually worked. The reason why people commit suicide, yes, it can be for some people because they're selfish. It's also, but the main reason people do this is because of the fact that some people have such mental illness and they're so depressed and they feel like their life is not worth living, either because of people that are bullying them, or who are depressed, or they have family problems and things like that. But it's not worth it. It's not worth it, people. Suicide is not going to make things any easier. You're just passing your hurt on to your family and your friends. It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Go see a doctor. Go see someone. Get some help. There are plenty of people. People do care. The Suicide Prevention Hotline cares. The number is 1-800-273-TALK or 1-800-273-8255. I encourage you to get help if you're thinking about committing suicide. And something else too, about 22 veterans a day commit suicide. Our taxpayers need to go to try to help them get some mental help, as opposed to letting illegals flood into our country and have a deluge of illegal aliens. But the thing is suicide is never an answer. And I just want to send prayers to the person and her family, and help in their time of mourning. And I understand that I mean losing a child is almost is imaginable. I can't imagine it. Grieving and all this stuff has no timeline. And I just pray that God, helps you and guides you. And I just this is a very important topic. I feel like it's not talked about enough. And because of what I heard this morning, I just wanted to come on here, and that's why I wanted to look up those statistics. Don't be another statistic, people. Don't be another statistic. Suicide is never an answer. Your life is so much more important than what you think. And like I said, there are plenty of people that are out that do care and that want to listen and that want to help you. I just gave you the suicide hotline prevention phone number. It's toll free. And it hits me pretty hard because of what I said about my mother's boyfriend at the time that tried to take his own life in front of us in our own house. So I just want to leave on that. I'm not going to go on too long. But this is, I mean, and some people commit suicide around the holidays because of the stress of buying presents and stuff like that. But don't be another statistic. Don't be someone else out of those 1 million that occur each year worldwide. Get help. People do care. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe or anything like that, because this is not one of those videos. Even though I will be making a video thanking you guys for 100 subscribers, either tomorrow or whenever I can, but this video is not the time to do this. And I'm just going to end it like this. I'll see you on the next video.